Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. In today's video, I am going to be reviewing some products from a company called Varnail. They reached out to me a while ago asking me to review some of their solid builder gels, and I also asked them for a few other products, so you will see those products very soon. So I just want to thank Varnail for sending me these products. So as you open the box, you get those heart-shaped popping plastic. I don't know what it's called, but this was the first time I've ever seen those heart-shaped popping plastics. Usually they are circular, so that was really cool. So I just thought I'd pop them, and I love pink. Pink is my favorite color. So the first thing that they sent was this 3D nail art mold with 20 flowers, so that was really cool. And then they also sent 12 color nail art graffiti pens, and I was really excited to try those graffiti pens. I've always wanted to try them. Next, I also got 3 solid builder gels. So I got a clear, nude, and floral. So I'm just going to be showing you guys all of them, and I'm just going to be unboxing them so that y'all can see. So as I said before, these are the solid builder gels. So I'm just going to be opening them. So you can mold the gel with your hands, and you can also apply it to the 3D nail art mold that they send and cure it, and you would get some really nice 3D flowers. So I'm going to be removing the seals from all of them, and I didn't know there was a tab at the side of the container to pull the seal, so that's why I first decided to cut the seal. But I will notice the tab right here, and then I would just pull it and remove the rest of the seal. The containers came sealed, but the seal wasn't that bad. You know, usually when you are pulling those silver foils, it's so hard to remove, but it was not that bad. Most of them. Some of them, one of them was actually a bit difficult to remove, but for the most part, it was very easy to remove. So I'm just trying to get all of those silver foils from off of the container so that I can see all of the solid builder gels that they sent. And I do have a discount code that I will have in the description below and on the screen as well, so that y'all can purchase some of their products, because they have some really nice products. They have a lot of chrome powders, nail stickers, and you know, stuff like that. They have a lot of cat eye gel polishes as well, so they have a lot of stuff. So if y'all are interested, I would leave a link to their website in the description. So I'm just going to be swatching the solid builder gel so that you all can see how they all look. And as I said before, you can mold the solid builder gel with your hands, and I don't recommend using it without gloves, because that's dangerous. You can get contact dermatitis and some other stuff that I don't really know about. This is my second time using solid builder gels. The first time I used it, I did use it with my bare hands, and some of y'all in the comments let me know I should not be doing that. So that's why the second time around I came prepared. So I am using gloves, so I will highly recommend that you guys use gloves as well, because it's dangerous not using gloves and being in contact with wet gel or uncured gel. So don't do that, okay guys? So I am just swatching it for y'all to see how all of them look, and it's really easy, and I think it's really cool that you could just hold on to gel products and mold it into whatever you want to mold it to. So yes, I swatched the 3 products here, and I'm curing that for 30 seconds, and this is how it looks when it's cured. So I got a clear, nude, and floral, and they all look so good. So now I'm going to be unboxing the acrylic pens. Oh my goodness, this is the one that I am most excited about unboxing. So at the back you see some instructions on how to use it and stuff like that. So I just decided to read the instructions right here. So the 12 acrylic paint pens can also be used on surfaces such as rocks, plastics, skin, paper, glass, canvas. So yeah, you can use it on a lot of surfaces. So you get 12, as I said before, and various colors. And the first color that I picked is the pink painting pen because I love pink. So I'm just looking at the instructions that they have on the pen as well, and all of the pens came with their own individual seal, so I'm just going to be removing that seal from this pink acrylic paint pen. So I'm going to be using it on a paper, and the first thing they said to do was to knock it. So I just knocked it right there, and then the second thing to do was to shake it, and as you saw I did shake it. Then the third thing to do was to push down the point on a piece of paper. So just push it and you would see some of the ink going down to the point. And one thing I should have done was pushed it vertical. I kind of had it at a slant, which made a lot of the ink go to one side of the point and not the whole point of the pen. So that's why I decided to shake it again, just to make it go all over the point. But it didn't work, but it was okay because I got a lot of the ink in the point. And then the fourth step is to write. So I'm just writing stuff here, and it's really cool. I was really excited to use it. So I just showed you guys the point right there, and only half of the point had some of the pink ink and the other half was still white. So yes, that's one thing you should do when you are pushing it down on a paper. Make sure to push it vertical so that it wouldn't go to one side of the point and it goes to the whole point. So yes, I'm just going to be testing it out on a nail tip right here, and I'm not really good at drawing on small areas like that, but I just tried to do something so that you all can see that it works on paper, it works on nail tip. And I am going to be brushing my finger across the surface of the nail to show you guys that it doesn't erase after. So I don't know if I make a mistake, I don't know how I would be able to erase it. Maybe I can use acetone, I'm not sure. I didn't test it out, so I'm not sure about that yet. But yes, I love those acrylic painting pens. They are really good. I would highly recommend you all buying them if you all are interested. So anyway, I'm going to be doing a nail design so that you all can see how some of the products work, especially the solid builder gel. So I'm using my full covered square nail tips that I got from Amazon, and I just applied some of my gel base coat to my fingers because I'm going to be doing the Gel X method to apply the full covered nail tips. I did already prep my nails and applied my peel off base coat off camera. I did use the Owned peel off base coat, and as you all saw there, I did apply my sunscreen to my hand because my hand is going to be in the lamp often, so I need to protect my hand. And I'm going to be using my 4-in-1 gel base coat from Bellavina to apply my full covered nail tips. And also I'm going to be using my Melody Susie nail lamp to flash cure all of the nails, and I would cure in my bigger nail lamp for 30 seconds. And I just go around the cuticle area to remove any of the buildup of gel base coat that may have happened when I was applying the nail tips. Then I filed the free edge and the sides of the nails to get that crisp shape. Then I filed the surface of the nails to remove the shine. And I am going to be using some rubbing alcohol, not because I need any slip solution, but the rubbing alcohol is needed for certain things because we are using solid builder gel. So I need to have rubbing alcohol on hand still. So I just picked up some of the solid builder gel with my spatula, and I'm just going to be placing it on my ring nail. It was a tad bit difficult and I had to get accustomed to using this solid builder gel, and this is the first time that I'm using it on top of the nail, so I'm doing a solid builder gel overlay right now. Usually I would, well, the first time that I used the solid builder gel, which was a few months ago, I actually did it by doing the lazy girl method. So all of the solid builder gel was inside of the nail, but I decided to try the solid builder gel overlay just to see how it would work out for me. And I must admit, it was a lot of work and it was so difficult. Oh my goodness. So I will get to that later on in the video. So I start with a very small bead of the solid builder gel and I'm just forming it. I wanted to do a French nail. So yes, I'm really testing my skills right now with the solid builder gel, because who does these things with solid builder gel? So I'm doing that, and forming it was okay. I had to place my hand in the rubbing alcohol to clean my fingers because a lot of lint was getting attached to my fingers, which would transfer onto the solid builder gel on my nail, and it would leave too much of lint, and I didn't like that. So by placing my fingers into the slip solution, it cleaned my fingers a bit so that when I placed it on the nail, it didn't attach any lint or anything to the nail. So I'm just forming that. One difficult thing about this solid builder gel is using your fingers to go around the cuticle area. It doesn't work because the cuticle area still ends up really bulky and you have to use something else. So I'm using the spatula just to go around the cuticle area and also the sides of the nails just to taper in the French smile line a bit so that it looks decent. Doing anything with solid builder gel can be difficult because forming solid builder gel is very hard. So to form solid builder gel can be difficult as compared to polygel, which is a lot easier to form but very sticky, and solid builder gel is a lot harder to form but not sticky. So you get the good with the bad, but it is still doable. And I also switched to using a polygel brush to just taper in the French nail a bit, and it didn't work that well because the solid builder gel is too hard for the brush, so the brush ended up just going sideways and not really doing anything to form the solid builder gel further. But my hands were the best thing to use in my opinion when working with the solid builder gel. So I cured the first layer and then went in with a second layer. I didn't want too much of the solid builder gel on the nail, just enough so that it is thick enough and it looks decent. And it was kind of difficult to do, I'm not going to lie, but it was doable. So just by doing this nail and not even fully completing this ring nail, I could say that using solid builder gel as an overlay is way more difficult than using it as the lazy girl method. So after that, I'm going on to the middle nail, and this nail is going to be full nude nail. So I start at the tip area. So I applied a bead of the solid builder gel just to the tip area. I'm basically doing the 2 bead method, but it ended up being 3 beads because I cannot really manage a lot of solid builder gel. I needed to manage a certain amount because there is a learning curve, and I didn't reach that learning curve until I was close to the end of finishing this nail design. So that was unfortunate, but I ended up reaching the learning curve very late. So I can just tell you guys what I've learned from using this solid builder gel right now. So eventually I would be able to fade the solid builder gel into the nail and stuff like that, but right here I really wasn't doing a good job at fading the solid builder gel. It wasn't working out, but I needed to apply a lot more pressure than I was doing. That's all you need to do, just apply a lot of pressure because it's not as easy as molding polygel, and that was in my mind. I was thinking that I was applying a lot of pressure, but deep down I wasn't, because I am so accustomed to using polygel where I don't need to apply that much pressure. But yeah, you know, it was just a learning curve, so you may not get it the first time, but maybe the second or third time using solid builder gel you may be able to get it. So I cured the tip area, and then I am applying another bead to do the nail bed area and just to create the apex, and I am using the polygel brush just to get the polygel into the cuticle area, because it was sitting on top of the cuticle area and just not getting that neat finish that I would get with polygel. So I just pushed the solid builder gel as much as possible with the polygel brush just to get it to look neat. And I also tried to fade it with the polygel brush, which was not working out, so I ended up using my fingers, and it was working a bit better because I was getting the hang of it a bit. So you just have to apply a lot of pressure, and when I'm satisfied with how that looks, I would cure that for 30 seconds. So I needed to apply a third bead to the middle nail because it wasn't giving me that gradual flow. It's like from the apex straight to the tip of the nail. It wasn't giving me that flow that I like. So I'm just placing a little more of the solid builder gel right there and just blending it into the nail. And when I'm satisfied with how that looks, I would cure for 30 seconds. Then I am going to be filing the smile line to get that crisp shape that I want. And filing the smile line wasn't that bad. It was really easy to file, and I got the shape that I desired, mainly because I was forming it really good from the start. If I had to do a lot of filing to get this shape, I don't think it would be easy. Because guys, filing solid builder gel was so hard. I had to use so much pressure. My arm started to hurt me. It's not like polygel at all. So I would recommend, if y'all are doing this, y'all need to practice a lot. I would also recommend maybe doing it inside of the nail tip more than doing it on top of the nail tip. That's just my opinion, because the amount of filing I had to do and the amount of pressure I had to apply was a lot. I love this method of applying solid builder gel to your nails. I really do. But if you all are doing it on top of the nail, just know it is a lot to do. So on the pinky nail, I'm going to be using the floral solid builder gel, and I'm just placing it on the nail. I'm going to be doing an ombre, so the tip area is going to be a bit clear, so I'm just going to be forming that at the nail bed area and making sure that it fits nicely around the cuticle area. I had to use my polygel brush just to get around the cuticle area a bit, and then I drag it up the nail and just pull the solid builder gel to the tip area so that it has an ombre and it is still clear at the tip area as well. So yeah, and I just make sure to form it at the sides so that it can maintain the shape. I tried my best, but it didn't work out. But I tried my best to taper in the sides to maintain the shape and stuff like that. So this company called Varnail, it looks like a really nice company. I love a lot of the products that they had on their website. So I would highly recommend y'all checking it out, especially the acrylic painting pens. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to experiment with all of the painting pens. I don't know if I'm going to be doing any nail art on this nail set just yet, because funny thing is the won't peel off base coat seemed to work too well, and the fact that I had to apply so much pressure to these nails to file it, the nails kept popping off. So right now I'm doing a voiceover and I don't know the end result of the nails because all of the nails popped off. I got so fed up that I decided to do the nails another time. So I'm just doing a voiceover and I don't know how the nails are going to turn out. So it's going to be a surprise to me and to you guys how the nails turned out. Right now I really do not know how the nails are going to turn out. So I'm really hoping that I can file these nails really good because I'm really not sure at this point if I could. I've already filed the nails, but I'm not sure if they look really good yet. I have to put them on my fingers in order to know for sure. So pray for me guys because I cannot be doing this nail set over. So on the ring nail, I applied some of the floral solid builder gel to the tip area and I'm going to be doing an ombre on this nail as well. So fingers crossed these nails turn out really good. Fingers crossed I could file those nails really good because I had to file these nails in stages. I filed some one day, then I filed some more the other day. So right now I'm looking at the nails. They look okay, but I'm not sure yet. I still have to apply the nails to my nails just to make sure that they look good. So y'all will let me know what you guys think. I don't know if they don't turn out good, if I would still show you guys how they look. I'm not sure, but hopefully they turn out good because from what I'm seeing the nail shape looks good. So yes, what you just saw me doing there on the index nail was attempting to do a marble with the floral solid builder gel and the nude, and that was a fail. So I ended up doing an ombre with the floral solid builder gel instead on the index nail. Anyway, I'm going to be encapsulating all of the nails, but I only show myself encapsulating one nail because it is a bit repetitive. So I'm just applying the clear builder gel to the ring nail, and as you can see I dipped my fingers into the rubbing alcohol so that my hands are clean, and then I pat the solid builder gel and just form the solid builder gel to encapsulate the tip area of the ring nail. And then when I'm satisfied with how it looks and stuff like that and how it's encapsulated, I would cure that for 30 seconds. So this is how it looks after encapsulating all of the nails, and it looks kind of rough, I'm not going to lie. And the nails were not sticky, but I decided to apply rubbing alcohol to remove any stickiness that it may have had, but it really was not sticky, but I just decided to do it. And I filed the nails off camera, and as I said before, I had to do a lot of filing. So yeah. And this is after filing of the nails. Let me know what you guys think about my filing. I see some things in the nails that I wish I would have done differently, but as I said before, filing was a lot when it comes to solid builder gel. So this was the best I could do. I got really fed up after a while. So now I'm just going to be applying my gel top coat and curing that for 30 seconds. And when I applied the gel top coat, I realized that the glitter nails were not wowing me like I thought it was going to wow me. It was just okay. It wasn't the flower glitters were not really that sparkly. So yeah, that was something that I wish could have been different about this product. I wished the glitters were really sparkly and nice, but that's okay. So yeah, I'm just applying my gel top coat and I cured that for 30 seconds. And I also applied some rhinestones to the nails off camera because I didn't want this video to be too long. I already was really stressed out because filing was brutal with these nails, so I decided to apply the rhinestones off camera, and now I am just applying my cuticle oil to rehydrate my skin and nails. So I would highly recommend y'all purchasing these solid builder gels because I really love how these nails turned out, and there are options. You could apply the solid builder gel inside of a nail tip by doing the lazy girl method instead of doing it on top of the nail, because doing it on top of the nail seems to be very difficult when it comes to filing. It's very hard, so filing is a lot. So I would suggest purchasing this, and also the acrylic paint pens. You'll need to purchase that. I decided not to use the paint pens in this nail design because I think I need to practice a lot, and the fact that this took so long to do, I didn't want to have a learning curve when it comes to the painting pens right now because these nails already stress me out. But I would highly recommend it because, as I said before, you could do your nail designs inside of the nail tip like the lazy girl method, which is what you're really supposed to be doing when you are using solid builder gels. But I decided to do it on top of the nail just to experiment, and it came out good besides all of the stress. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I do have a discount code and a link as well to Varnails. Thank you again, Varnails, for sending me these products. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.